Hi, this is Vanessa Carroll, stress management coach and clinical EFT practitioner. And in this video, I want to show you the basic sequence of EFT or tapping so that you're better prepared for our live session. Okay, so how I'd like you to start is just by tuning into a hard or negative emotion that you're experiencing right now. So it might take you a moment to tune into that. It usually helps me to close my eyes and take a couple deep breaths. So go ahead and do that. And as you tune into the emotion that you're feeling, it could be anxiety, sadness, fear, frustration, anger. You get the gist of what you're feeling. I want you to give it an intensity. So using a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not feeling it at all, and 10 being that it's so overwhelming that you have to do something about it. Use your intuition to gauge that intensity and just take note of it. You can jot it down or remember it. And I'd also like you to take another moment to just see if it shows up in your body anywhere. So there might be a pressure, a tingling, a burning, an ache, a pain. So as you're tuning into that emotion, just notice where it shows up in your body, if at all. And you can jot that down or keep a note of it as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first point is on the side of the hand. So the index finger starts right where the pinky bone meets the hand, and the other couple fingers just follow in sequence right below. And as we tap gently on this point, we do a setup statement. So the setup statement acknowledges our sensations and feelings that we have. So it would go something like this. Even though I feel anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. And we'll do this 3 times, but I'm going to actually leave a space for you now so that you can state your own emotion in the blank. Repeat after me. Even though I feel, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel, I deeply and completely accept myself. Good, one more time. Even though I feel, I deeply and completely accept myself. Great, so let's just take a beat there for a moment. I get asked a lot, well, I'm feeling this emotion that I don't want to feel. Why am I saying that I accept myself? So I want to be clear in that you're simply acknowledging that you're feeling this emotion, and you're acknowledging that you feel this way. You're accepting that you feel this way right now so that we can work through it. So it's not necessarily stating how you wish to feel, but how you currently feel. Okay? So after saying that statement 3 times, we're ready to go into the rest of the points. The first one is the top of the head, and it's smack dab right in the middle of your head. And I like to take 2 or 3 fingers and just tap there. As we tap through the rest of the points, we're simply using a reminder phrase at this point. So whatever your emotion is, this anxiety, this fear, this frustration, just pick one emotion at a time, and we're going to tap through the points using that reminder phrase. So I'm going to take you through the points, and you can simply go through that reminder phrase yourself. So the next one is the eyebrow, right where the bridge of the nose and the beginning of your eyebrow starts. Just taking a couple fingers there, stating your emotion, tuning into it. Good. And then the next point is the side of the eye. So we're right on the bone, on the side of the eye, stating your emotion, and then going under the eye, still on the bone. Tapping for a few moments, and then we move under the nose. So it's if you have a mustache, it's right there. Okay, then we move to the chin. The chin is where the crease of your chin is, right below your lip line. So taking a couple of fingers to tap there as you're stating your emotion, this anxiety, this frustration, this sadness, this anger. Just picking one at a time. And we move to the collarbone. Collarbone point is where we start. And then you're just gonna move down and out about a 1/2 inch. So start at your collarbone point, just move down and out about a 1/2 inch, and use a few fingers here. Stating your emotion. And then lastly, we're gonna go to the armpit, which is about 4 inches below the armpit, right on the side of the chest or breast area. You can feel your rib cage. So we're tapping here, stating your emotion. Okay, so one more time through. Top of the head, eyebrow. Remember to state your emotion while we're tapping. Side of the eye, this frustration, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, and under the arm. Okay, so let's take a beat there. And this is the time where you can pause the video and just keep going through that sequence. There is a handout that you received with all of the points, giving a little visual summary of the points and what to say so that you can follow it along on your own. So I just want you to take the time to work through the emotion that you're working through. And after doing this a few times, a little while, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes even sooner than that, it could be as little as 2 minutes. As you're going through the points, you're going to notice a significant shift in your negative emotion. So as you start noticing the shift, that's a great sign that you're calming your emotional limbic system down. And as you start noticing that shift, you might even notice any of those bodily sensations you were feeling start to subside as well. So the point is to keep tapping until your intensity level is below a 2. So maybe a 1 or a 0, not feeling it much or at all. You might even be bored with the sequence after a while, just going, I don't even know what I'm talking about or feeling anymore. It's just gone. So keep doing it until you feel that significant shift. Rate your intensity. If you're at a 2 or below, then you can stop tapping and then just start noticing what other emotions you're feeling. So after we clear one emotion, there might be another layer. So you have this tool now to feel empowered to tap through those negative emotions as they happen. If you can go to a specific event, that's even better. You might even recall an event that happened to you, a traumatic event, little or big. Doesn't matter the intensity of the trauma, just as long as you realize that it caused or triggered a negative response in your body, in your emotions, you can absolutely tap on that. Okay, so the more specific you can get, the better. And it's simply just a trusting exercise, realizing what emotions you're feeling and tapping them down in the moment. Now you have this tool to use anytime that you feel hard or negative emotions come up, so you can deal with it real time. However, in the one-on-one sessions that I do with people, we get to explore the root causes of them. So usually there is a past experience that occurred that has basically trapped a response in the brain. And so anytime a similar situation comes up like that, it starts to create this pattern of these negative emotions. So if you're noticing that you're chronically feeling anxious, frustrated, sad, depressed, for example, a one-on-one session would be a great way to uncover the original events that have created this pattern so that we can uncover them and collapse that trauma so that you're breaking the pattern essentially and no longer feeling this way. So if you'd like some more information on that, definitely reach out to me. However, I am looking forward to working with you in your live session. So in the meantime, take care and be well.